Hello everyone, this is an instructional video to show you how to assemble a topless crab trap using the do-it-yourself complete kit from Easy Crabbing. So this item came in a box with all the parts needed. You have an instructional manual with all the easy steps and pictures to follow, a bag with all the fasteners, and another bag containing the bait snood and the string harness for the door. Then you have a square top frame and two sides and bottom frame and five mesh wide mesh panels for the door and bottom. The tools that you needed are the needle nose plier and a lineman plier. Step number one, you need a bottom panel and two side bottom frames. You take the frame and you slide it onto the bottom panel. Making sure that the corners are aligned. Then you take the 3/4 fastener. Then you tied the bottom frames onto the bottom panel. Squeeze it tight. Step number two, you take the top square frame, you hook it onto the side frame, then use a lineman plier, then you close the hook tightly, just like that. Do the same for 4 corners. Step number 3, turn the trap over with the bottom up, then use the 4 pieces of the 1/2-inch fastener. Then you start to tie the bottom frame to the bottom panel at the 4 points here, 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 and here. Press and tie it tightly at those 4 points. Step number 4, you need to attach, you need the 4 doors panels and 8 pieces of the 1/2-inch metal fastener. Carefully attach the door panels to each side. Here you need to pay attention, close attention to make sure that you cross the ring across the vertical line to prevent the door sliding sideways, using the 2 fasteners for each door. So you do it cross from here on this side to here on this side, same thing. You do it from here to here. So you make sure that you cross like this. Okay. Like that. Don't do it like this, because if you do, the door can easily slide like this. Again, you cross from here to here, and don't close the ring. Just squeeze enough to make an O-ring. this side, you do it like this, from here to here. Okay. So what you do, you leave like a 1/4 inch hole between the O so that the door can open and close easily. And the door can't slide. You can see here. You do the same for each side. Again, from this side to this side on each side of the vertical bar. And just squeeze enough to make a ring. Don't close tightly. Don't close it all the way, because you need to make an O-ring to allow the door to be open and closed. So on this side here, do it from here to here. On the outside of the vertical bar to the inside of the vertical bar on top. Just like that. Yeah, almost done. For the next step, you take the bag with the snoot and the door harness. Now you need to tie the snoot to the bottom of the cage. Here you slide the snoot inside at the bottom, and then just tie it to any of the bottom frame and squeeze it tight. Okay. There you go. Okay, for the last step, you take the door harness string and you tie the door to the harness. You can see that each of the string harness is already marked and knotted. So what you can do is you tie the knot on the door at the knot. So you don't have to measure anything. So you can tie it here toward the top. So here you can tie it here. On each panel, just use the top here in the middle. You can use any knot that you like. Okay. So now you're done. So do as a final step, just to make sure the trap is even. Okay. Lift up the trap by the harness and put the trap down to make sure that the doors are closed and open freely. Okay. you're done. When you're ready to go, just tie the knot, a rope to this knot right here and start crabbing. Here's something extra. Easy Crabbing sells a pull rope like this with a floating noodle separately. This is a 20 feet braid nylon rope, and one of the rope ends with a snap swivel for easy connection and prevent the line twisting. So when you roll it on here, sometimes the lines can twist and it tangle. So with this swivel right here, it will prevent the line twisting. So you can just unsnap right here, put it in, snap it back, and you're ready to go. And one convenience with this is that you can roll the rope on here and then put it in the trap, just like this, inside the trap, and then you can easily stack more on top of this. So that's it.